Hi guys, this is Jeannie. I want to share a flip book that I made as part of a swap I'm doing with a person here on YouTube. It is an Easter themed swap that we are doing. So I decided to, of course, make the flip book and keep it simple. I started with the cover. I used those mini erasers that we have all been hoarding from the Target dollar spot. I took those mini erasers and using some embroidery thread, a needle, and a pair of pliers to force the needle through the mini erasers, I made kind of like a garland of the little chicky, bunny, and butterfly erasers, and I strung it across the front cover of the flip book. I punched 2 holes in the corner of the flip book to string the embroidery thread. So if the person receiving this book wanted to reuse the erasers, they are definitely able to do that. On the bottom, I used my Lawn Fawn grassy border die to cut some grass. And these stickers here were from the dollar spot as well. I tucked them behind the grass so that it looks like the bunnies are sitting in the grass. This is a stamp from the $1.50 or dollar bin at Michael's. It says Easter egg hunt this way. And these are foam stickers that I got from either Michael's or the Dollar Tree. I don't remember which. This ribbon is from the Dollar Tree, and it's wrapped around the entire book. Okay, and it's what I'm using to close the book when I'm done. So that's how I'll close the flip book. I'll tie a bow here, or at least I'll try. My bows are horrible. You open the first page. Well, let's start on this side. Here we have, again, these are die cuts. The grassy hillside, the stitch hillsides, and the grassy border. These two are Lawn Fawn die cuts. These eggs, this egg actually is part of the same sticker sheet that I got these bunnies from. And it's a sticker sheet we got at the dollar, not the dollar, the dollar spot at Target. This is a butterfly that I cut out using my Martha Stewart die punch, or paper punch. And these clouds I cut out using a die cut, I think it's called Clouds. So this bunny peeking out from behind one of the hillsides is one of the I think they were called Peekaboo Pile sticker pack that we got at the I got this at the dollar spot from Target. Okay, and this, like I said, I cut this butterfly out using my Martha Stewart paper punch. I used my stickles to give some glitter, and just a black Sharpie to create kind of like this flutter mark on the page. This is a stamp. These are just stickers from one of those Michael's dollar sticker packs. I forget which. This is a stamp to my favorite Peep. Okay, and if we continue to open it, Happy Easter. And that's the inside of the third page. So the entire inside of the card is an Easter egg hunt. Okay, so I love the way this turned out, and I didn't want to detract from this gorgeous paper or from the stitched hillsides, so I didn't add much in here by way of flip pages. I kept it very simple, and I love the way it turned out. So here we have a little pop-up, a peekaboo chickie, and we have more of these egg stickers tucked behind the hillsides, and these are stickers from that sticker pad, an Easter sticker pad from Michaels. Okay, so that's the inside. All right, and if you close this page, this is a tag that I made. I stamped the sentiment, Happy Hoppy Easter. Okay, this is a wooden button butterfly. This bow was actually attached to a clothespin, and I removed the clothespin and just adhered it to the tag and added a little center bling. This felt bunny is from Michaels, so I thought he'd look cute hopping over the grass and in front of the hillside, and the sentiment, Happy Hoppy Easter. The ribbon on top, I used some glue to stiffen it and make it look like little bunny ears. I brought the ends to a point and just stiffen it a little bit to make it look like ears. Okay, so part of the swap was that we would exchange at least one tag. So this is my tag, that's the front, that's the back, and again, it's a very simple tag, but I absolutely love it. I inked the edges with, I think it's called Victorian Rose Distress ink, just to give it a little more interest. And again, I love the way that this turned out. It has some dimension to it, but it's not too thick, so it doesn't give a lot of girth to the flip book. All right, so that's the tag. I'll leave it out here. I also included some washi, and what I did, I wrote washi on this kind of cellophane, glassine, I don't know what you call it, bag, and it has some confetti inside. And out in the front of the envelope, I took 2 strips of the washi that I'm swapping and gave it some fishtails, and that way you know what it is without having to open the envelope if you don't want to. But inside is a chipboard silhouette of a oh my gosh, of thread. I forgot what they call that. I'm sorry, guys. I lost my word there. And the sewing thread silhouette, and it's wrapped with washi, and it has some confetti inside. So that's the washi exchange. These are paper clips. Okay, in addition to making the pocket to hold the tag and the washi, I attached an extra strip across the page so that I had somewhere to stick these paper clips that I made using foam stickers and felt stickers, and I posted a video about that earlier this week. And this banner here that says spring, again, was part of the same paper, the same sticker pack as this bunny, these bunnies and the eggs. So I used the entire sticker pack in the book, and I love the way that turned out. Again, I try to keep it simple. I like simple. I mean, I find like the more I try to embellish these flip books, the less happy I am with the way that they look. Sometimes I think they look a little too crowded. So this one I went simple. Sometimes I like crowded. This time I went simple. So that's that page, and here's the back. And I stamped it with a stamp I had made, especially for me, created for you by Happily Ever After. Happily Ella. Happily Ella After. Ella is my little girl. So it's a play on Happily Ever After. Happily Ella After. Okay, because that girl certainly does make my life complete. So that's my flip book. In addition to the flip book, we also exchanged some handmade embellishments. Some of these you've seen before. These are my handmade flowers using recycled papers and added some bling and put it in this little goodie bag and made a little tag. So did the same. These are my little burlap flowers. I'm sending some of those. And again, made a tag. These are my little paper punched butterflies in here. And again, made a tag for that. So I'm exchanging that. These are my felt bunny stickers that I attached the clothespin to. So I'm sending some of that. I am sending some of the different type erasers I have in case this person's interested in making a garland using erasers. I'm also sending a small bag with an assortment of buttons. I love my buttons. In addition to all of that, I am sending the large felt eggs that Target Dollar Spot had. I took that egg and I stuffed it with all sorts of goodies. I'm sending some felt bunny, the carrot, an egg, lots of flower embellishments, some burlap stickers. I'm going to send some butterflies, all sorts of goodies. I'm not going to pull them out because most of these goodies I've shared in my haul videos. Here we have some wooden buttons. So I thought it was really cute the way this turned out. All the goodies fit in the egg. So I'm going to wrap the egg in some pretty tissue paper just to make sure it gets there in one piece. And I'm going to do the same with my flip book. So something else I wanted to share with the flip books. I have not been happy with the way that the washi tape holds up in the flip books. So what I started doing, instead of using washi tape, I've been using a hidden hinge. And a few people have asked me, because I've mentioned it in a couple of my other videos, what a hidden hinge is. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm taking my scraps of papers and I save them. And I cut them down to 6, and I usually try to do 6 inches by 1 inch. Okay, then I score on the 1/2 inch mark, and I fold it in half. And what you can do is you adhere paper, double-sided tape here, and double-sided tape here, right? So one strip here, one strip there. And then if you're using single-sided paper to make your flip book, what you can do, and I'll just use these scraps, is you can stick one page on this end of the hinge, the other page, and I'm just using this for demo, on the other side of the hinge, right? So that creates a little hidden hinge. And then when you go to adhere the back side of the page of the book, it's the same concept. You put a strip here, and then you adhere one strip here, one page here, right? And one page here. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So what you end up with is this hidden hinge. Okay, if you can see it. So what I did was I used that strip. I adhered this page here to one side, this page here to the other side. Then when I flipped it over and I put glue all over the page, the back of the page, I adhered these 2 pages. Okay, so you end up with the hidden hinge. Okay, and it's much, much sturdier than washi tape. You can, of course, then cover it with washi tape so you have that same washi tape seam look, but you have the benefit of a sturdy hidden hinge that you don't have to worry about your book falling apart if your washi doesn't stick. For a lot of reasons, a lot of washi's not sticking. I think when you have fancy papers with glitter and texture, it makes it a little more difficult for the washi to adhere. So that's my little hidden hinge system that I'm using for my books from now on. So there you have it, folks. There is my completed Easter flip book, and I'm very, very happy with the way it turned out. And I truly do appreciate you stopping by and watching, and I hope you stop by again. Until next time, bye bye.